Welcome to Kenai, Alaska, where your Chugiak-Eagle River Chinooks take on the Peninsula Oilers. We have made the trip down to the peninsula as we begin the first game of a 5-game series against the league-leading Peninsula Oilers. They sit atop the standings at 11-7. Tied for second place are the Chinooks with the Anchorage Bucks at 10-8. In fourth are the 500 Massimo Miners at 7-7. And at the bottom, it is the Anchorage Glacier Pilots at 5-13. The Chinooks on a 4-game losing streak at the moment as they come down south to try and break it. We will see if they can get it done after a ride down, 3-hour plus ride down to the peninsula, and an early matinee game here on a Sunday afternoon. We are sitting under a little bit of cloud cover here at Seymour Memorial Ballpark. It's in about the mid-50s and overcast. Hopefully rain holds off and we are hopefully able to play some baseball for the first game of the series. Not much wind to speak of, just a little bit blowing across the diamond, but not too much. All natural playing surface here at Seymour. But we're going to take a quick break and then be back to give you your starting lineups for both teams when we return. Welcome back to Kenai, Alaska. Let's take a look at the lineups for both teams as we are getting set for the first game of a 5-game series down here in Anchorage. I'm Clayton Jackson, here with you all series, as this should be a good one. We have the starting lineup for the Peninsula Oilers. Leading off, it'll be the shortstop, number 5, Shane Cannon. He's hitting .211 with 8 hits and 7 RBIs. Batting second, the right fielder, number 28, Brooks Hasencleaver. He is batting .300 with 15 hits, 12 RBIs, and 2 homers on the season. In the 3 spot, the center fielder, number 8, Mark Nellis. He's hitting .321 with 17 base knocks and 13 RBIs. In the cleanup spot for the Oilers, the DH, number 11, Reed Oakley. He is slashing it at an impressive .387, 12 knocks, and 2 RBIs for Oakley. Batting in the 5 hole, the first baseman, number 29, Owen Musel. He's hitting .264 with 14 hits and 14 RBIs. Batting 6th, the third baseman, number 16, Jack Holubowski. He's hitting .275 with 11 hits and 5 RBIs. Batting in the 7th spot, the catcher, number 14, Isaac Fernandez. He's slashing .276 with 8 hits and an RBI. Batting 8th, the left fielder, number 25, Carson McCormack. He's hitting it at .195 with 8 base knocks and 4 runs batted in. And rounding out the Peninsula Oilers starting lineup, it is the second baseman, number 12, Luke Skinner. He's hitting .125 with 4 hits and 5 RBIs. On the mound for the Oilers, it's number 26, Ryan Kaiser. He is posting a 6.19 ERA, no wins, 1 loss on 3 starts. 16 full innings pitched, giving up 19 hits, 13 runs, only 11 of them earned. 10 walks and 13 strikeouts for the pitcher out of Southwest Baptist University, hometown of Bulverde, Texas. Now let's meet the starting lineup for your Chugiak-Eagle River Chinooks. Leading off, it's the second baseman, number 6, Reese Vassar. He's hitting .286 with 12 hits and 9 RBIs, batting second for the Fish. The DH, number 10, Austin Young. He's hitting .250 with 8 hits and 6 RBIs. Batting in the 3 spot, the right fielder, number 24, Kirby Jenkins. He's hitting .192 with 5 hits and 4 RBIs. Batting cleanup, the first baseman, number 21, Cal Whip. He's hitting .294 with 10 base knocks and 7 RBIs. Batting in the 5 hole, the center fielder, number 3, Kai Butler. He's hitting .325 with 13 hits and 6 RBIs. Batting 6th, the catcher, number 14, J.J. Pruneau. He's hitting .125 with 3 hits and a run batted in. In the 7 hole, the third baseman, number 1, Drew Hurst. He's hitting .185 with 5 base knocks and 8 RBIs. In the 8th spot, the left fielder, number 4, Carter Reed. He's hitting .154 with 4 hits and 4 RBIs. And rounding out your Chinook starting lineup, the shortstop, number 11, Nick Moyer. He's hitting .182 with 6 hits and 5 RBIs. On the bump for the Chinooks, number 26, Asher Abrahams. He is posting a 3.31 ERA, 2 wins, no losses on 3 starts, 16 1/3 pitched, giving up 14 hits, 6 runs, all of them earned. 8 walks and 11 strikeouts for the pitcher out of Johnson University, hometown of Montgomery, Texas. As we are moments away from the first pitch here at Coral Seymour Ballpark down in Kenai, Alaska. Our first time down here this season, it will be a 5-game road trip, and that will be all she wrote down here on the peninsula for the Chinooks this year. We are about to begin the pregame festivities, national anthem, and then we will return for the first pitch. We'll be back in just a few moments with more Chinook baseball.
Celebrating his 12th birthday with us here at the Oilers Park. Give a big hand for number 14, Ellison Ruffridge. Nice. Ellison, the New York Mets have just called and asked you to join their bullpen. Ladies and gentlemen, for the singing of today's national anthem, please give a warm welcome to Shauna Cook.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's
Welcome back to the Kenai Peninsula as we are just about set for the first pitch here at Coral Seymour Memorial Ballpark. The Chinooks will hit first. It'll be the trio Reese Vassar, Austin Young, and Kirby Jenkins to lead things off. The starter for the Peninsula Oilers will be Ryan Kaiser. He's posting a 6.19 ERA, no wins, 1 loss on 3 starts, 16 innings pitched, giving up 19 hits, 13 runs, 11 of them earned. 10 walks and 13 strikeouts out of Southwest Baptist University. It is a cloudy, overcast day, a little bit on the chillier side. And we've got an okay crowd on hand. I'd imagine people will start coming in a little bit more as the ball game goes on here on a Sunday afternoon. Winds blowing a bit now across the diamond from right to left. As we appreciate everyone joining us here on a early Sunday afternoon. The 2 o'clock start local time. As here we go. Reese Vassar will step to the plate. He is playing second base this afternoon, hitting .286 on the season. He will step up and face Ryan Kaiser. And we are underway here in Kenai. He will go around for strike 1. Kaiser out of the windup. Delivers the 0-1 outside. 1 ball, 1 strike, we are even. Framing it is Fernandez in for a strike. 1-2. Vassar is behind. Takes it down and away. We're even. Two-two pitch fouled off down the third base line. And we will do it again at 2-2. Kaiser kicks and throws. It's upstairs. We move full in the first at-bat of the ball game. Three-two swing and a miss, and that will be out number 1. Vassar goes down on the strikeout. It'll bring up Austin Young, the DH. Young hitting .250 on the season. He will step in to face Kaiser. Let's take a look at the Oilers fielders this afternoon from left to right on the outfield. It is Carson McCormack, Mark Nellis, and Brooks Hasencleaver. On the infield, it is Jack Holubowski, Shane Cannon, Luke Skinner, and Owen Musel. Behind the dish, Isaac Fernandez, and of course, on the mound, it is Ryan Kaiser. 0-2 here for Austin Young with 1 away and bases empty. Kirby Jenkins waits on deck. He's also due up in the inning. Lifted out towards right field. Having a run back there for it. Can't get to it in time. This will be potentially a triple. He couldn't handle it. He's headed for third. And the throw will not be in time. A stand-up triple for Austin Young here in the first inning. I think if that was played better out there in right, could have limited it to a double. But either way, that was an extra base hit for Austin Young, and he is in at third. Runner in scoring position for Kirby Jenkins, the right fielder. It's a good way to start off the afternoon for the Fish. First pitch to Jenkins. Breaking ball in there. It's 0-1. The Oilers in their all-white home uniforms today. They got red letters and numbers on the jerseys in that Oilers script across the front. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. They've got the all-red caps with the white P on the front. That looks very reminiscent of the Philadelphia Phillies throwback logo. As for the Chinooks, it is the red tops with the navy blue letters and numbers. It is the road gray pants. And, of course, the navy blue Slammin' Salmon caps. 1-2 strikes here to Jenkins. The ball bounced in the dirt and got away, but not far enough for Austin Young to put the first run of the day on the scoreboard. Jenkins down swinging, and now it is up to Cal Whiff to drive in the runner from third.
Now batting 21, Cal Whiff.
We do have another ABL game in action right now. Bottom of the first. It is the Matsu Miners in Anchorage to take on the Bucks, so we'll keep you updated on that one as we go along. 1-0 here to Cal Whiff. Kai Butler on deck for the Nooks. Takes a pitch just outside. Fernandez tried to frame it, doesn't get the call. It's 2-0, and Whiff is ahead. This one is called on the outside half, and it is 2-1. From the windup, Kaiser delivers one down the middle, swinging strike, and we are even 2-2. Chinooks would love to get the opening run here. Always hurts to leave a runner on third, especially after a triple. Cal Whiff will take it down and away, and we have moved full. Payoff pitch here for Kaiser. And that will do it for Cal Whiff. He will head on to first, and there are runners on the corners now. They will not give Cal a chance to send the runner home. It'll be up to Kai Butler instead now. The center fielder out of Cal State, Los Angeles. Fastball right down the pipe. It's 0-1. It is Whiff on first, Young on third. Top of the first here in Kenai. Takes it outside. We have moved even, 1-1. Fans still starting to move in here at Coral Seymour Park. Into the air. Settling underneath it is McCormack, and that's going to do it. He's able to make the play at the warning track, and the Chinooks cannot get anything across. No runs on the one hit. It is no errors and 2 left on base. On to the home half of the first we go, scoreless here in Kenai.
Ladies and gentlemen, there he is, the greatest mascot in all of Alaska baseball. Put your hands together for Stu!
Welcome back to Kenai, Alaska, where Asher Abrahams will be the starting pitcher for the Chinooks. He's posting a 3.31 ERA, 2 wins, no losses on 3 starts, 16 and a third pitch, giving up 14 hits, 6 runs, all of them earned. 8 walks and 11 strikeouts for the pitcher out of Johnson University, hometown of Montgomery, Texas. He will start things off against the California Golden Bear, Shane Cannon. He is slashing .211 with 8 hits and 7 RBIs on the season. First pitch misses outside. It is 1-0. The Chinooks put runners on the corners in the top half, couldn't get anything across. See what the Oilers do. Just off the bottom right corner, and it is 2-0 for Cannon. Fouled off, and we moved to 2-1. We saw the entrance of the Oilers mascot Scoop during the half inning, as the fans here love their mascot. It is the only live mascot or ambient mascot in the league, I believe, as that one's looped out to right field. Underneath it is Jenkins for out number 1. Now it is the right fielder, number 28, Brooks Hasencleaver. Hasencleaver, he is hitting .300 with 15 hits, 12 RBIs, and 2 bombs on the year. He is college teammate of Shane Cannon. So the Cal Berkeley duo hitting 1-2 for the Oilers today. Strike at the knees on the first pitch to him. It's 0-1. Down and away on the slider. We move even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Peninsula Oilers lead the league at 11-7 in the standings at the moment. They are 1 game above the Chinooks. Chinooks are tied with the Anchorage Bucks at 10-8. Anchorage Bucks have been on an absolute heater as of late. They have come back from being in dead last at one point in the season, and now sitting tied for second at 10-8. Keep in mind they started the season 1-4. But that's baseball for you, folks. It's just a matter of who gets hot at the right time. We've still got a lot of season left to be played, but the Bucks are streaking right now. 3-2 pitch in the dirt. He'll lose them. And it'll be 1 on with 1 away now for the Oilers. Now Mark Nellis, the center fielder. Nellis hitting .321 on the season with 17 hits and 13 RBIs. Nellis out of Connors State College. So I believe he would be teammates with our Cade Rowland. As on to second goes Hasencleaver. The 1-0 pitch here. Fastball. It is down the line and fair. That'll give the Oilers a 1-0 lead in the bottom of the first inning. Oilers will trade places for their first hit of the ball game. Austin Cleaver home to score, and the Oilers lead it 1-0. Now Reed Oakley at the plate. First pitch, a fastball just off the corner. 1 ball, no strikes. This is for Oakley, who is out of Kansas City, Kansas Community College, hometown of Leavenworth, Kansas. Down and away, 2 balls, no strikes. Yeah, a little bit of an overcast and chill afternoon, but sun's supposed to come out a little bit more tomorrow and Tuesday, so fans are going to be looking forward to that, as that is a heater down the middle. 2-1. Waiting on second, it is Nellis. Fouled back to the screen. And we move even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Abrahams comes set. Kicks and throws. Curveball. Gonna get him on the corner. As there's 2 away now. Reed Oakley down looking. Now it's Owen Musil. Musil hitting .264 with 14 hits and 14 RBIs. See if he can get one more right here. Make it 15-15. Rams takes a couple, looks back at second, delivers a curveball on the upper half. It's 0-1. The grandstand here is decently full. You got a good crowd down in the beer garden down the left field line. And then some sprinkling down the right field side, as well as the boxes on the side. So the crowd filled up just a little bit here, as that's going to get down. Heading home, there might be a play at the plate here. No. 2-0 Oilers. So it is indeed 15-15 for Musil. Mark Nellis home to score. As now it is Jack Holubowski. Holubowski, he's hitting .275 with 11 hits and 5 RBIs. As the Oilers look to keep the rally going. Fastball misses downstairs. It's 1-0. Asher Abrahams comes set, delivers out of the stretch. Just misses below the knees, 2-0. The runner on first is Musil. Oilers lead it 2-0 here in the first inning. This is where, if you're the Chinooks, you look back at leaving runners on the corners and say, man, love to have that one back. As this might be a bit of a slugfest today. 2-1. Abrahams comes set, runner goes, swing and a miss. And this could get him, yep, on the leg, and that's going to end the inning. Musil caught stealing, as we will see Holubowski back at the plate in the second. But the damage was done. 2 runs on 2 hits. There's no errors and nobody left on base. On to the top of the second we go. Oilers lead it 2-0.
Leading up the Chinooks, number 14, J.J. Bruno.
Leading off the top of the second inning for the Chinooks, it'll be J.J. Pruneau. Pruneau hitting 125 on the season. 3 hits and an RBI for Pruneau. Fouls it back. It is up off that top post and into the seats. 0-1. Fastball down Main Street. It is 0-2. Pruneau behind. The 0-2 down the line, and it is scooped up by Musil for out number 1. If you are just joining us, we appreciate it, as the Oilers have put up 2 runs on a Hassan Cleaver stolen base and a Nellis double, as well as a Musil single. The Chinooks left runners on first and third after an Austin Young triple. Now it is Drew Hurst at the plate. Hurst will step in and face Ryan Kaiser. Lined out towards right field. No problem for Hurst, and that's a base knock. So runner on first with 1 away. Chinooks are getting hits here. See if they can capitalize. Carter Reed at the plate, the left fielder. It's been a while since he's gotten a hit, so see if he can crank one out right here. Move the runner into scoring position. Misses just off the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. A fastball that misses just above the belt. And it is 2-0. Breaking pitch. Called a strike on the outer third. 2 balls, 1 strike. Throw on over to first, not in time. Back on a dive. And we do it again here at 2-1. Ties him up on the high and tight fastball. We are even 2-2. Kaiser kicks and throws. It's outside. So full count now to Carter Reed out of Messiah University. Runner goes, and he's safe. Says he dodged the tag. The throw beat him but was behind. It was a question of whether he made the tag. But umpire says in there safely. So stolen base for Drew Hurst, and we've got a runner in scoring position. It was a strikeout for Carter Reed, however. Now Nick Moyer at the plate. So with 2 away, got a runner in scoring position, a chance to cut into the lead. Could have been a bad situation for the Chinooks. Would have been a strike him out, throw him out, but instead just the strike him out. The 1-0 to Moyer. Just high. We're ahead in the count now, 2-0. Did he go? Yes, he did. 2-1 now. Coming set is Kaiser. Delivers one just off the plate, as it is now 3 balls and 1 strike. There's 2 away in the inning, but a chance for the Chinooks to drive in their first run of the ball game. They left a runner on third in the first. They will get another shot here, and headed on home, will score the first run of the ball game. So a base knock, and then the run will score on an error is the situation. It was an odd-looking play, to say the least, but the Chinooks will take it however they can get it. 2-1 now, Oilers lead. A lot of action here early. So essentially, Nick Moyer was, Hurst was on second. He's able to make it over to third in time, as we're back to the top of the order with Reese Vassar. But the ball glanced off the diving glove of the third baseman, Holubowski, and then over to the shortstop, Cannon. Cannon tried to make a throw over, it just spiked it into the dirt, and then it kind of rolled over and squirted past the second baseman, and the run was able to come home. Two balls, 1 strike, and it misses upstairs for Vassar, 3-1. Thank you to both Tate and Drew's family and friends watching, as this one is going to roll to the wall. That is an extra base knock for Vassar. Coming home to tie this ball game is Nick Moyer. 2-2 here in Kenai. Fireworks early at Coral Seymour Ballpark on a Sunday afternoon. Reese Vassar in with the double. Moyer scores all the way from first, and now it's Austin Young. As I was saying, though, appreciate Laney tuning in and Mike and everyone from wherever you're watching. We appreciate it, as it's always nice to have Chinook fans tuning in, especially when we're on the road, and we will be for a while. We've got the 5-game series down here in Kenai, and we don't return home till the 16th of July, so got some ball games to play in Anchorage before we go back to Lee Jordan. The 1-0 swung on and missed by Austin Young. One and one with 2 away. Chinooks have leveled this ball game out. Runner on second still. That is, of course, Reese Vassar, who hit an RBI double just a moment ago. See if the Chinooks can keep the 2-out rally rolling. We're back to the top of the order, as that one's fouled back. 2-2 now. We are even. Kaiser trying to get out of the inning right here. Got to find his best punch-out pitch. That's not it. It was on the other side of him, and we are full. Payoff pitch coming your way. Austin Young will see the 3-2. It's upstairs. First and second. Now for the Chinooks. It'll bring up Kirby Jenkins. Austin Young will have a walk after his triple earlier in the ballgame, as his grandparents watch on from Fresno. Thanks for tuning in, and a nice start from Austin here in Kenai. We got a little mound visit. Kirby Jenkins is going to be at the plate. See if he can rip a base hit and bring in one at least, maybe two. It's nice to see the Chinooks starting to hit. Chinooks have been on a 4-game losing streak, and it's really just been the fact that they have not hit the ball. We have not seen an explosive offensive outing from the Chinooks in too long, to say the least. Kirby Jenkins will step to the plate with runners on first and second. See if Kaiser can get out of the inning without surrendering the lead. His offense gave him 2 runs to work with. First pitch just upstairs. It's 1-0. Kaiser kicks and throws out of the stretch. That's high and tight. 1-0 moves to 2-0. Young on first. It is Vassar on second. Jenkins takes one on the inside half. It's in there for a strike. 2-1. Cal Whip waits on deck. 2-1 to Jenkins. It's down and away. Stopped by Fernandez. Could have been trouble. As now 3-1. Hitters count here for Kirby. We are only an inning and a half, not even a full inning and a half into this ball game, and we've seen 4 runs put up, 2 by either side. Jenkins threatening to put up more, and it will not be Jenkins to do the damage. He will head on to first and load him up for the Chinooks. Bases full of fish, as it is Jenkins on first, Young on second, Vassar on third, and now Cal Whip at the plate. Base is loaded. Rally caps going from the pitchers here right in front of us. You can see them on the broadcast. We got them doing the radar gun. Swing and a miss from Whiff, and it's 0-1. He's behind. Let's see who those pitchers are in front of us. It looks like Oliver Adams and Mason Trotter, I believe. Oh, and that's going to get him high and very tight. And that will score 1. It'll be the leading run there. Whiff on to first. And it is now 3-2 Chinooks. That is the definition of take one for the team right there. That could not have felt good. He took one square in the lower back the other day that I know did not feel good. And that one looked like it might have hurt worse. Hopefully not. He looks all right. But now it is Kai Butler at the plate with Austin Young on third, Jenkins on second. Of course, Whip on first. Butler flew out to deep left field his last time up. See if he can come through with a big base knock right here. Strike there. And it is 1-1. Chinooks have put up 3 in the inning. And that should do it. Throw on over to first. It's close. He's in safely. 4-2 Nooks. That's the speed of Kai Butler. I would argue the fastest guy on the team. Not sure that anyone else is making that play, but he does so. And we have now batted around here in the second inning. Infield single scores Austin Young. Kirby Jenkins at third. At second is Cal Whiff. Butler on first. J.J. Pruneau back to the plate. We saw him to open up the inning. He grounded out to first. He's going to get a second shot here. This time with the bases loaded and 2 away. Ooh, that nearly got him. But instead it's just ball 2. Off the plate. And it is 3-0. See if the Chinooks can come through with a big base hit, or if just takes a pitch and sends another one walking. Takes a pitch, but it's right down the middle, and it's 3-1. Either way, a smart take from Pruneau. Now's where the battle begins. That one's not close. Make it 5-2. Now Drew Hurst, who really started it all. He has singled and scored in this inning. Going to get another shot. Kirby Jenkins comes home to score meanwhile. Cal Whip moves over to third. And out to the mound. And we'll see if this is the end of the day for him. It looks like it is. So a short-lived outing for Ryan Kaiser. New pitcher in the ball game. We will take a break, get you his name and number when we return. Number 9. Let's see. Killian DeMeo. Perfect. Thank you.
Now pitching for the Oilers from Johnson University, number 9, Killian DeMeo. Side armor.
New pitcher into the ball game for the Oilers. It's number 9, Killian DeMeo. He's out of Johnson University, hometown of Tucker, Georgia. 2.87 ERA, 1 win, 1 loss on 5 appearances. No starts. 15 2/3 pitch, giving up 14 hits, 7 runs, only 5 of them earned, 6 walks and 13 strikeouts for DeMeo. Like I said, out of Johnson University, so college teammate of our starter, Asher Abrahams. So that's a fun little storyline to watch here. Drew Hurst at the plate, 1-0. It's carved off foul. So we move to 1-1. Reminder, we have Cal Whiff on third, Butler on second, Pruneau on first. Hurst at the plate, who has already singled and scored in this inning, and has got a chance to do some serious damage. Got to come through with a base knock against a different pitcher than he saw earlier this inning. The changeup falls out of the zone. It is 2-1. Chinooks really haven't had the big hit in this inning other than the Vassar double, which got things started but didn't drive any runs in. Actually, it did. It drove in Nick Moyer, I believe. So I stand corrected. We move to 3-1 as that one misses down and in. And that's inside. On to first goes Hurst. Make it 6-2 Chinooks. Pruneau moves over to second. Butler over to third. Cal Whiff comes home. Carter Reed at the plate. Reed struck out looking his last time up. That was the last out that was recorded in the inning. And we've batted around back to him. See if he can be the one to come through with a big base hit. Ooh, filthy curveball. Or some big old breaking pitch. Will find its way in for a strike. Fastball lined up the middle. That will score one, maybe two. The throw coming home, and there will be a cutoff man, no throw. 8-2 Chinooks, and it is indeed Carter Reed who comes through with the base knock. Kai Butler and J.J. Pruneau home to score. And oh boy, the Chinooks are filling it up here. We are still in the top of the second, so there's a lot of time left. The Oilers, they looked good to start the first, so maybe their offense will swing right back. We'll see, but for the moment, it is first and second for the Chinooks, with the number 9 hitter Nick Moyer at the plate. Carter Reed at first, Hurst at second. It was Butler and Pruneau who came home to score. 2 RBI single for Reed. Fastball just inside as the count will move to 2-0 for Nick Moyer. Moyer singled and scored his last time up, and that was earlier in the inning. That was the shot down the line that glanced off the mitt of the third baseman and then was a funky throw from the shortstop. 3-0 here for Moyer. Downstairs, and we'll load them up once again. Walk for Moyer. Back to the top of the order with Reese Vassar. This will be his third at-bat in the ballgame, and it is only the top of the second. He doubled and scored his last time up. He's 1 for 2, struck out swinging his first time up. So here we go. It's Hurst at third, Carter Reed at second, and Moyer at first. Misses the inside, and it is 1-0. Into the air. In center field, the play is made, and that's going to end the inning. But oh boy, was the damage done. It is 8 runs on, let's see, just 4 hits. Well, hold on. 5 hits, excuse me. There is 1 error, and there is 3 left on base. On to the home half of the second we go. It is 8-2 Chinooks.
We haven't seen anything like that in, I don't know, since beginning of June maybe. No, we have been slumping.
Yeah, but like you said, there's still plenty of game left.
Oh, there is. I mean, yeah.
I'm a Mets fan. Tonight's game, 9th inning, they gave up 6 runs. We still won 10-9, but they gave up 6 runs to the Braves in the 9th.
Yikes.
So there's plenty of game left.
Yep. I'm a Padres fan. We've been giving up plenty of runs to the Dodgers, so.
But you guys actually have a nice bullpen.
Yeah, we do. I don't know what's happening. It's not good. Falling apart.
Welcome back to Kenai, Alaska. The Chinooks lead it 8-2 here at Seymour Memorial Ballpark, as the Oilers will get their chance to strike back. They put up 2 in the first inning, but the Chinooks, they had a time in the second. 8 runs for the Fish. Now the Oilers got a lot of work to do, but a lot of baseball left to be played. Jack Holubowski will lead things off. He was at the plate in the first inning when Musil got caught stealing. Going to get a second chance here. First pitch to him, down and away. It is 1-0. Asher Abrahams on the bump for the Nooks. Fastball, just below the knees. It's 2-0. A fastball this time right down the middle. It is 2-1. Abrahams from the windup kicks and throws. Another heater at the knees, and it is 2-2. Let's take a look at the Chinooks fielders today. From left to right on the outfield, it's Carter Reed, Kai Butler, and Kirby Jenkins, as that is out to left field, a base knock. Holubowski gets things going for the Oilers. Now it's Isaac Fernandez, the catcher. On the infield from left to right, it is Jack for the Chinooks on the infield, it is Drew Hurst, Nick Moyer, Reese Vassar, and Cal Whiff. Behind the dish, it's J.J. Pruno, and of course, on the mound, Asher Abrahams. So with nobody gone and a runner on first, here is Isaac Fernandez. Fastball below the knees. It's 1-0. Throw on over to first. Back in time. Swing and a miss. He is out in front of it. And we move to even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss again on the curveball. Count moves to 1-2. Abrahams delivers down and away. Count moves even. Chinooks have just come down this morning to begin the 5-game series. This game, of course, the Sunday matinee, as that's down the line, but foul. So we do it again, 2-2. Start time today was, of course, 2 o'clock local, but the rest of them will start at 6:30 here at Seymour. Monday through Thursday. You'll find us here at 6:30 Alaska time. Into the air. This one heading toward the alleyway. It's going to roll all the way to the wall as the Oilers will cut. No, they will not. Stop sign held up. Good throw in from the center fielder, Butler. And it is second and third. But the Oilers are threatening here. Nobody out. And both runners in scoring position. So now Carson McCormack, the left fielder, And like I said earlier, we may just have a slugfest, and that's what it's looking like. 8-2 Chinooks at the moment, but the Oilers, they are looking like they might have a rally of their own. They had a mini rally in the first, which was cut short. This could be 2, though. They're just going to go over to first. I thought they were going to try home, but they'll take the easy out and give the Oilers run number 3 of the ball game. Holubowski will come home to score. Fernandez over to third. So McCormack will go down for out number 1. Now Luke Skinner at the plate with a runner on third and 1 away. Skinner only hitting .125 on the season. Carved off foul. It is 0-1. Luke Skinner out of Bradley University, hometown of Woodbury, Minnesota. Skinner's got a couple of college teammates on the Anchorage Bucks. Speaking of the Bucks, they're in action at Mulcahy Stadium against the Mat-Su Miners. They are in the top of the 5th, still no score. Very different than what we're seeing here. We are in the bottom of the 2nd, and we've put up a collective 11 runs. They're 4.5 through, and no score yet. Fastball off the corner, 1-1. Two balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. The Chinooks did not get a chance to come down here last year, as the Oilers did not play in the league in 2025. They sat out for financial reasons, as that one's on over to first in time. It does score another run, though, so 8-4. The Oilers starting to chip in. So the 2 leadoff base hits turn into runs. And now it is Shane Cannon at the plate. Cannon flew out to right his first time up. See what he can do this time around as the Oilers go back to the top of the order. But again, the Oilers did not play last summer for financial reasons. It was just the 4, Chinooks Miners, Bucks, and Glacier Pilots. But back here in Kenai this time around, we were there in 2024. That was the last time we were here. At that point, the Oilers had what was called the Bingo Hall. It's where teams would stay. And no longer will teams be housed at the Bingo Hall. The Oilers have sold that off. It's a new era of Oilers baseball down on the peninsula. But we're glad to have them back, making it a 5-team league. And we're glad to be down here for a fun 5-game series. 8-4 early in the first game. And if this is any indication of how the rest of the series is going to go, we are in for a good one. 3-1, or 3-1, excuse me, as down the line. That will roll to the wall, and a throw in quickly will hold him at second. So Shane Cannon will keep the inning alive for the Oilers. Now it is Brooks Hassencleaver. Hassencleaver, he walked and scored his first time up. See what he can do here. Down the line foul. So 0-1. Abrahams really needs to get out of the inning right here. Don't want to give up any more runs. They've got a 4-run lead at the moment. The Oilers have put up 2 runs in both innings. Chinooks didn't get anything across in the first inning, but had the huge 8 spot in the second. And, you know, you'd think they'd be able to keep it going, but sometimes all it is one big inning and you never get anything else. And you just got to hold on. At the rate the Oilers are going, you might have to keep putting up runs. They are hitting the ball well. They are actually out hitting us 6-5 at the moment. 1-2 here for Austin Cleaver. Ooh, that is a gutsy take on the outside half. Count will move to 2-2. Just below the knees on the heater. Full count. Payoff pitch for Asher Abrahams. Can get out of the inning. A base hit on the other hand, though, could make it only a 3-run ball game. And instead, they'll just send him on to first on ball 4. Mark Nellis now. Nellis, he doubled and scored in the first inning. He's got runners on first and second, so primed to do damage here. And out to the mound goes Tim Cole, and the rest of the infield have a conversation with Asher Abrahams. Nellis came into the ballgame hitting .321 with 17 hits and 13 RBIs. Doubled in the first, making it 18 base hits, looking for 19 right here, and could really tack on to the RBI column as well. Asher Abrahams will keep going here in this one. We saw Kaiser get the hook in the second inning for the Oilers, but they're going to let Abrahams try and finish it out here. Let's see who it is in the Chinooks pen. Looks like maybe Trey Harper out there. Can't tell for certain, but that looks like Harper. And he is not really up and pitching yet, but we'll see who we get. 1-1 for Nellis. Hopefully Abrahams can just get out of the inning right here. Swing and a miss, and it is 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. On the ground, over to short, and they'll go to second for the easy one, and that's going to do it. The Chinooks get out of the inning, but a couple more runs across for the Oilers. They get 2 more on 3 hits. There is no errors and 2 left on base. On to the top of the third we go. 8-4, Chinooks lead it.
going on? We'll take it, I guess.
Leading off the Chinooks, number 10.
Back out for the Oilers here in Kenai. It will be Killian DeMeo, as the Chinooks will lead it off with number 10, Austin Young. Young, he is 1 for 1 in the ballgame. He's got a triple in the first, then walked and scored in the second. He's going to look to get another rally going for the Chinooks. Chinooks put up 8 in the last inning. See what they can do here in the third. A cumulative 12 runs through 2 innings here in Kenai. So offensive fireworks for certain. Question is, will it continue that way? 2-0 here to Austin Young upstairs as we move to 3-0. Austin Young way ahead now. And inside, so a 4-pitch walk to Austin Young to open up the third, as he has reached base for the 3rd time tonight. Kirby Jenkins now. Jenkins 0 for 1. He struck out looking and then reached on a walk, came home to score in the second. What can he do here in the third? The only player in the second inning to not come home to score for the Chinooks was Carter Reed, but he had the 2 RBI singles, so can't fault him too much. He did his part. 1-0 on the ground, foul. So we move to even, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and one into the air. That is into center field for out number 1. Nellis is able to make the play. And now Cal Whiff at the plate, the cleanup hitter today. Whiff has been hit by a pitch and has walked. He came home to score in the second inning, of course. Got a runner on first with 1 away. Just got to move him into scoring position. Try and keep tacking on runs here. They lead it by 4. And, oh, wrong side of him. Cal Whiff might be starting to fear for his life a little bit. Got hit up and in on his last time up. That one was not close, so see if DeMeo can start and straighten it out here. Nope, that got him. So on to first goes Cal Whip for the 3rd time today. Has not gotten a chance to hit the ball. But he does what he set out to do. Got Austin Young into scoring position. And out to the mound. We have another conversation. Won't be a pitching change. It will be. New pitcher in the ballgame for the Oilers. We'll take another break, get you his name and number, let him warm up. We'll be back with more Chinooks baseball in just a moment.
Oilers fans, as a reminder, the concession stand is open. Ballpark food. It's the only place that a hot dog will actually smell good when it's cooking.
New pitcher in the ballgame for the Peninsula Oilers. It's number 18, Jake Tarnish, out of Metropolitan Community College, hometown of Lansing, Kansas. 5.06 the ERA, no wins, 1 loss on 5 appearances. 5 1/3, giving up 3 hits, but 5 runs, only 3 of them earned, however. 4 walks and 1 K for Tarnish. He will inherit runners on first and second. It's Whip on first, Young on second. At the plate, Kai Butler. Butler singled and scored his last time up, flew out to left his first time up. His single was an infield single, which he just ran out. He beat it. See if he can get one out into a little more green grass this time around. Tarnish's first pitch is inside, 1-0. We are in the top of the third here in Kenai. And we finally have a score in Anchorage, 2-0 Miners in the bottom of the 6th. Keep in mind, we both started at the same time, 2 o'clock. They are in the bottom of the 6th. We are in the top of the third as Butler takes another pitch inside, 2-0. But we have had plenty of action. They are getting their first runs on the board there. Strike at the knees on the heater, 2-1. I don't think either of these teams would mind the Miners taking down the Bucks. The Bucks have been very hot as of late, so I think both the Oilers and the Chinooks would not mind a Miners win to try and cool them down a little bit. Out to center, it's going to fall for a base knock, but everyone's going to hold. So the bases are loaded. Full of fish once again. The pond is stocked. And we've got J.J. Pruneau at the plate. Young is at third, Whip at second, Butler at first. As Pruneau, he is 0 for 1. He walked and scored and grounded out to first in the last inning. There's one away here. He loops one off foul. It might be playable. It is. It is caught by the first baseman, Musil, and there's 2 away now. Chinooks would like to get a couple of these home to get back the runs they gave up in the bottom of the second. Drew Hurst at the plate. He is 1 for 1, singled and scored last inning and walked. Base is still loaded for the Nooks. He puts it on the ground. It is scooped up cleanly and over to first in time. The Oilers out of a jam. It is no runs on 1 hit. There is no errors and 3 left on base. On to the home half of the third we go. It is 8-4 Chinooks. Bottom of the third, Asher Abrahams back to work for the Chinooks. Leading off, it will be number 11, Reed Oakley. He struck out looking his first time up. Oakley will be followed up by Owen Musel and Jack Holubowski. The sun trying to peek out here at Coral Seymour. We'll see if it is able to. A lot of cloud cover here, but just maybe give the fans a little bit of sunshine, a little warmth. As here we go. Bottom of the third, 8-4, Chinooks lead it. As Reed Oakley will step to the plate. Abrahams from the windup delivers the first pitch. It will get away, but bases are empty, so it doesn't matter. 1-0. Swing and a miss. We are even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swung on. Came up empty. Oakley behind in the count now. Abraham's looking to finish the job for out number 1. He will do it on a line. That one scooped up by Reese Vassar at the shoelaces, and there is one away. Now it will be Owen Musel. The first baseman comes into the ballgame hitting .264, singled his last time up. It was an RBI single. Takes one right down Broadway, and it is 0-1. Good pitch from Abrahams. Waiting on deck for the Oilers is Jack Holubowski. Just outside, we move even, 1-1. Does not pull the trigger. It was on the corner anyway, 1-2. I don't see anyone warming for the Chinooks in the pen. Big old breaking ball. It moves out. And we are even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And don't think that got him. It was just pretty far inside as the count is full. The 3-2 pitch from Abrahams. As that's a little blooper on a dive. The catch is made by Jenkins. Thought that one might not carry far enough, but Jenkins had other plans. There's 2 away. Now Jack Holubowski. It carried just enough for Kirby Jenkins to get out there and lay out. That's a play that we've seen a couple times this year from Phoenix West out and left, but he's not in the lineup tonight. And so Kirby said, hey, it's my turn. Bounces it in the dirt. And it is 2-0. Abrahams is behind in the count. He would like to get through an inning scoreless. Has not yet put up The Oilers have put up 2 in both innings so far. Chinooks have goose eggs sandwiched with an 8-run second inning. They lead it 8-4. Fastball taken inside, and it is 3-1 here for Holubowski. That one down and away, so runner on first. This has not been the sharpest pitching game for either side. As now it is Isaac Fernandez, the catcher. He's got a runner on first, so maybe a start of a rally, a 2-out rally. Both teams have had one today. Fastball fouled back. No balls, 1 strike. Waiting on deck for the Oilers, it is Carson McCormack. Fastball just misses off the plate. Thought it might have gotten the call, but it would have been close. Downstairs, good stop there from Pruneau. It's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch from Abraham's fastball at the knees. We move even, 2-2. Straightaway center field here at Coral Seymour. Looks like it reads 387 or 397. Can't tell, but either way, that's fairly par for the course here in the ABL. The Chinooks Lee Jordan Field is indeed the longest at 400 at dead center. 3-2, full count. Abraham's trying to get out of the inning. Into the air, going back towards the wall, and making the catch is Kai Butler. That'll end the inning. They will strand Holubowski, as there is no runs on no hits, there is no errors, and 1 left on base. On to the top of the 4th we go. Chinooks lead it 8-4.
4. Let's see. Yep, it should be Carter Reed.
Leading up for the Chinooks, number 4, Carter Reed.
Leading off for the Chinooks here in the top of the 4th, it's Carter Reed. He'll be followed up by Nick Moyer and Reese Vassar. It was a scoreless 3rd inning all the way around after a very big 2nd inning. Starting to mellow out just a little bit. We'll see if either team can get back to their scoring ways as Scoop, the Oilers mascot, makes his way through the grandstand. You'll see him in just a moment. There he is. One ball, no strikes. Make it 2-0. The pitcher on the mound for the Oilers, it is number 18, Jake Tarnish, who's back out after coming to replace Killian DeMeo. Outside again, and that is ball 4. Carter Reed will take first to open up the 4th inning. So Chinooks in business. Nick Moyer will step to the plate. He is 1-for-1 single and a walk, both in the 2nd inning. He scored on the single. Still doesn't look like we've got a pitcher up in the pen. Chopped foul. So 0-1 for Moyer. Reese Vassar waits on deck. He's due up. Tarnish comes set. The righty out of the stretch. Kicks and throws. Squaring up a bunt is Moyer. He's going to try and run it out, but no cigar there. And so 1 away, but he does his job, moves Carter Reed into scoring position, as now it is Reese Vassar. Vassar, he is 1 for 3. He's got a RBI double in the ballgame. Came home to score as well. See if he can trade places with Carter right here. Chinooks lead at 8-4, but it's early in this one. A lot of baseball left to be played. First pitch to him inside, 1-0. Update from Anchorage. 6-0. Miners lead the Bucks in the top of the 7th inning. So the flame that was the Anchorage Bucks is starting to be put out by the Matsu Miners. And we're going to keep you updated as that one goes along. With the runner on second, here comes the 2-0. Vassar takes downstairs, and it's 3-0. There is a base open, so Tarnish can afford to put Vassar on first. And he's going to lose him. 4 straight pitches, 4 straight balls. Vassar takes first. And there is runners on first and second with 1 away. Now Austin Young, who's had a day so far, a triple and 2 walks. He's come home to score once. See if they give him anything good to hit. Haven't since that early triple. Runner goes, and the throw, it's close, but in safely with the stolen base is Carter Reed. So now it's runners on the corners for the Chinooks. Softly on the ground. This will be one at second, and they're going to get two. Chinooks cannot get anything done. A squandered opportunity on the 6-4-3 double play. No runs on no hits. There is no errors and one left on base. On to the home half of the fourth we go. It is 8-4. Chinooks lead it. Another inning for Asher Abrahams here in Kenai as we begin the bottom of the fourth inning. Set to lead things off for the Oilers, it's number 25, Carson McCormack, followed up by Luke Skinner and Shane Cannon. The Chinooks lead it 8-4, but the Oilers, they're looking to get it back. They've had their fair of offensive fun today as well. First pitch was way downstairs. 1-0. Now he goes high. He went low, and he went high. See if he can get it right down the middle this time around. And instead he goes just a little bit high. 3-0. And same spot, different call. Gets the strike at the belt. And it's 3-1. Fouled back, and we have moved full just like that. Back into the box goes McCormack to see the 3-2 pitch. And got him on the corner. He was headed to first. Fastball nips the bottom right corner of the zone, and there's one away. Luke Skinner at the plate now. Skinner, he is out of Bradley University. He will put a big hack on that. Comes up empty. 0-1. One and one now. Again, thank you to everyone tuning in today. We've got a fun one for you here in Kenai. Reminder, this is game 1 of a 5-game series down on the peninsula. Carved off foul, so we move even 2-2. It's into the Chinook bullpen.
Foul ball brought to you by Corey Smith.
2-2 with 1 away and bases empty. Count moves full. Straight up into the air on the infield. Underneath it is the shortstop Moyer. He flashes the leather for out number 2. Back to the top of the Oilers order we go. Shane Cannon at the plate. He doubled his last time up. 1 for 2 in this ball game so far.
Number 5, Shane Cannon.
Miners tack on another run in the bottom of the 7th. It's 7-zip over the Bucks right now. As the curveball misses down and away. 1-0. Right down Broadway on the heater. It's 1-1. Wind's blowing just a little bit out now. Let's change course just a hair. Just off the plate. And we move to 2-1. Three and 1 after that one misses off the inside corner. From the windup, curveball makes the count full. Payoff pitch for Asher Abrahams now. As he'll lose him, it is bounced in the dirt. And on to first goes Shane Cannon. Now Brooks Hassencleaver. He has walked both times. He scored on the walk in the first. It's a guy that you really don't mind walking too much. Came in hitting .300 with 15 hits, 12 RBIs, and 2 jacks. So, got to be careful with him. Runner goes, and the throw, it's close, not in time. Good slide from Cannon. Kind of a very similar play to what we saw with Reese Vassar, I believe, in the second inning. I could be wrong on the name, but in the second inning where the throw was on time, but it was behind the runner, so a on-time and on-target throw would have got him, but the dive underneath, they're able to slide in. Count is 1-0 for Hassencleaver. He lifts this one very high, back at the wall, and this one's gone. Make it home run number 3 on the season, and that'll cut the lead to 2. 8-6, Chinooks lead it. Just absolutely clobbered over the wall in right. And that's why I said it's not a bad idea to walk him. He can do that to a baseball. And all of a sudden, this ball game feels pretty tight now. Cannon and Hassan Cleaver home to score. Base is now empty with 2 away. And Mark Nellis at the plate. And looks like we got a new pitcher into the ball game for the Chinooks. Take a break, get you his name and number when we return.
Yep, Trey Harper.
Now pitches for the Chinooks. Number 12, Trey Harper. Oilers fans, 1974, 52 years ago was the inaugural season of the Peninsula Oilers. We'd like to recognize Miss Cindy Eckert, who is in the stands today, one of the original concession workers for the 1974 Peninsula Oilers. Thank you, Cindy.
The new pitcher in the ball game for the Chinooks, it is number 12, Trey Harper, out of Messiah University, Hummelstown, Pennsylvania. 5.59 the ERA, 2 wins, 1 loss on 6 appearances, 9 2/3 pitched, giving up 10 hits, 6 runs, all of them earned, 4 walks and 8 strikeouts for Harper. First pitch to Nellis, it's a ball, and it's 1-0. Nellis, 1 for 2 in the ball game, doubled and scored in the first. Grounded out to second grounded out to short in the second. It's 1-1 as the Peninsula Oilers have cut into the deficit. It's only 8-6 Chinooks here in the bottom of the 4th. Outside as we move to 2-1. Same spot there, 3-1, as waiting on deck, it is Reed Oakley, the cleanup man. The Chinooks might learn to be a bit more careful with Hassan Cleaver as the series goes on. Mark Nellis will take ball 4. And now it's Reed Oakley. Oakley 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. See if he can get it going here in the bottom of the 4th. We are nearing the 2-hour mark, and we are not through 4 innings yet. 1 ball, no strikes. Cuts on it and comes up empty. 1-1. Owen Musel on deck. Harper, the righty, comes set out of the stretch, kicks and throws. Right down the middle. No. I don't know where that one missed. Maybe off the plate? To the right? I don't know. That one is off the plate, and it is 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 away. Chinooks trying to get out of the inning. They had a chance, and then Shane Cannon walked. Then Austin Cleaver did what Austin Cleaver did. That's chopped over to third. A charging Vassar should do the trick. Actually, that's Drew Hurst. But that will finish the inning. But not before the damage was done. A 2-run Brooks Austin Cleaver homer will cut the deficit to 2. It was just the 1 hit. And there was no errors. And 1 left on base. Chinooks lead it here in Kenai, 8-6.
Ladies, join us Thursday night, 6:30 game. As the Oilers will take on the Chugiak-Eagle River Sharks once again. However, Thursday night is ladies' night. And yeah, you can bring the guys too.
Yes. Wait. No, Kirby Jenkins. Yep.
Leading off for the Chinooks. Number 24, Kirby Jenkins.
Welcome back to Kenai, Alaska, as the Chinooks hold a 8-6 lead over the Peninsula Oilers here in the top of the 5th. Kirby Jenkins will take a swing at the first pitch he sees, lifts it straight out to center field, and underneath it, it is Mark Nellis for out number 1. Now Cal Whiff at the plate. He has reached every time but has not recorded a base hit. He has walked, been hit by a pitch, and hit by a pitch. He has scored on the hit by a pitch in the second. Let's see if he gets anything to hit here in the 5th inning. Inside, it is 1-0. Jake Tarnish still on the mound. (1-0) downstairs, make it 2-0. Kai Butler waits on deck. He's due up in the inning as well. It was the 3, 4, 5 hitters due up. Out to the alley, and that's a base knock. He gets a chance to swing the bat, and he doesn't waste it. It's a base hit for Cal Whiff. And now Kai Butler at the plate. Kai Butler, 2 for 3. He's singled twice in this one, scored on the single in the second. Got a runner on first with 1 away. He pokes it back to the screen, 0-1. There's only 1 away here. Runner on first is Cal Whiff. Curveball misses very high and very tight. It is 1-1 here for Kai Butler. Tarnish kicks and throws. He golfs this one out to center field, and that will be first and second now for the Chinooks. That is a 3-hit day for Kai Butler. How about it? He came in hitting .325, and that just keeps rising. J.J. Pruneau now. Pruneau is 0 for 2. He does have a walk in which he scored in the second. Fastball is out into the seats in right field. It is 0-1. With runners on first and second, Tarnish kicks and throws inside. Even now, 1-1. Whiff on second. Butler on first. The fastball misses down and in, 2-1 for J.J. Pruneau. Pruneau out of Freed-Hardman University. He will put a good swing on it. Just couldn't quite straighten it out. It is foul, but to the wall. About 10 yards the other way, and that was a very nice hit. Two and two. It's just a long strike, though. High chopper on over to second. It's a slow one, and it's not in time. Not a great throw. Had to lean to pick it. And I think we're going base hit here. I would go base hit. And it is a string of singles for the Chinooks. Bases are loaded. Cal Whip at third. Butler at second. Pruneau at first. Now Drew Hurst at the plate. He singled in the second and walked in the second and grounded out his last time up. This one could be two. They get one and in safely to first. And they're going to go home, score 2 runs on the play. It is 10-6 Chinooks now. Not a pretty way to do it, but a way to do it. Cal Whip and Kai Butler home to score. So, ultimately, it is a fielder's choice for Drew Hurst. J.J. Pruneau down at second, and there is 1 on with 2 away for Carter Reed. The lead back to 4 for the Chinooks, erasing essentially the Hassencleaver home run. The 1-0 turns to 2-0. Man, we said early, even after the first inning when it was 2-0 Oilers, had a feeling it could become a slugfest, and boy has it. 10-6 Chinooks, and we are in the top of the 5th inning. The 2-0. Fastball at the knees. Good pitch. And it is 2-1. Or 3-1, excuse me. Umpire letting us know. Cuts on a heater, and we are full. Payoff pitch now for Tarnish. Credit to Jake Tarnish. He has not been perfect by any stretch, but he's gotten outs more than the other guys that have stepped out for the Oilers. And I mean, Asher Abrahams kind of did the same thing. Definitely gave up a lot of runs, was not perfect, wasn't crisp, but he limited damage. That's what Tarnish is doing. See if he can get out of the inning right here. As he's going to head on to first, so cannot get out of it. Carter Reed takes ball 4, and there is a runner in scoring position once more. That is Drew Hurst on second. Now the number 9 hitter, Nick Moyer. He steps to the plate 1 for 1. He's got a single, a walk, and a sacrifice bunt in this one. The runners both go, and there's no throw. What a jump from Drew Hurst. He led the charge. So now Carter Reed into second, and both runners in scoring position. A base knock would bring us back potentially to a 6-run ball game, and that is potentially what we have. A base hit will make it 12-6 Chinooks. Nick Moyer comes through again. And those stolen bases prove to be huge. Hurst and Reed both home. Chinooks having a field day offensively. They are starting to put the slammin' back in slammin' salmon. They added 8 in the second, 4 here in the 5th. As we're back to the top of the order, Reese Vassar tried to check it. Definitely went through, and it is 0-1. Runner on first with 2 away. Holds off this time, and it is down and away. The appeal to second agrees, did not go. Fastball inside, and it is 2-1. This time in there on the changeup, 2-2. Hope you guys can join us the rest of the week. This is game 1 of a 5-game series. The rest of the ball games this week, Monday through Thursday, will all be at 6:30 local time. Most of our ball games this season have started at 6 o'clock. Here in Kenai, we're playing at 6:30. So make note of that, as Vassar will take first on the walk. And returning to scoring position are the Chinooks. It is Nick Moyer this time. And looks like we might have another pitching change. And we will. So we're going to take another quick break and let the new pitcher warm up, get you his name and number when we return.
from Anoka Ramsey Community College for the hometown of Nikiski, Alaska. Number 10, Gabe Smith.
New pitcher in the ball game for the Peninsula Oilers. It is number 10, Gabe Smith. He is out of Anoka Ramsey Community College, hometown of Kenai, Alaska. So local kid. He's got an ERA of 6.14, 1 win on no losses, 4 appearances for Smith. 7 1/3 pitch, giving up 10 hits, 5 runs, all of them earned. 3 walks and 3 strikeouts for Gabe Smith. Mason Trotter giving you all a little wave there, saying hi. As the Chinooks enjoying a 5th inning rally. 2 away, runners on first and second. It is Moyer on second, Vassar on first. 0-1 to Austin Young. Really good pitch there from Gabe Smith. Kind of had him fooled. It's 0-2. It was a slower breaking ball that kind of just died and fell in. The 0-2, excuse me. This breaking ball is not close. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 on over to second. They'll get the easy one. And that's going to do it for the 5th inning. Austin Young can't drive any more in. And that's where we'll finish it. There is 4 runs, however, on 4 hits. There is no errors and 2 left on base. On to the home half of the 5th we go. It is 12-6 Chinooks.
Oilers fans, it's not just Ellison Rutherford's birthday today. Picture coming up. There's also
The one out there right now,
who is
it's still
34,
Trey Harper.
as well as Rebecca, who is the host mom of Shane Cannon. Rebecca's birthday is, we'll just say she's about 25. Thank you for celebrating your birthdays here at Seymour Memorial Park for Oilers baseball.
Bottom of the 5th here at Coral Seymour Memorial Ballpark. It is 12-6 Chinooks with Trey Harper still on the mound. He came in the bottom of the 4th. And it will be Owen Musil to lead things off. Musil, he is 1 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Takes a pitch there, and it is 2-0. The wind blowing out towards center a little bit now. As the 2-0 is jammed to right field. That's going to fall for a base hit. There's the blooper that we were looking for when Kirby Jenkins robbed. I believe it actually was Musil of a hit last time around. So it was a Musil blooper to right that was caught on a diving grab from Jenkins in the 3rd inning. This time bloops it out to right, but it falls. Harper throwing absolute gas on that one, but it's not close. So 1-0. Runner on first with nobody gone here. Fouled off, and the count moves to 1-1. Look for something down in the zone. Maybe the Chinooks can get a double play. Oilers have turned a double play on the Chinooks in this ballgame. It was a big one. Ended that 4th inning when there was trouble. And this could do it. They're going to go to second for 1 and pulls whip off the bag. Oh, they had it. But a fielder's choice will give the Oilers a runner on first with 1 away. So Jack Holubowski on first with Isaac Fernandez at the plate. Fernandez 1 for 2 in the ballgame. He has a double and a flyout. He scored on that double in the 2nd. Fastball line straight to second base. A leaping attempt from Vassar. Maybe 2 more inches and he would have got that ball. It hit his glove, but that was a good liner off the bat of Fernandez. And it'll put runners on first and second for the Oilers. McCormack at the plate. He's 0 for 2. See if he could get a big base hit here. If you love offense, this has been the day to be at the ballpark. 18 total runs put up between the two squads. And we are only in the 5th inning, so if I had to wager, more will be put up. Again, we are only in the bottom of the 5th, but the Anchorage Bucks and Matsu Miners are playing, but not before we will see a not successful double play. My goodness, as there is another run, 12-7. They had the double play ball, got the lead runner, and it's a fielder's choice for McCormack. He will head on to second. So Musil, or excuse me, not Musil, Holubowski will come home to score. It's 12-7 now. And now Luke Skinner. Skinner at the plate, 0 for 2. Runner on second, which is McCormack. As I was saying, bottom of the 8th in Anchorage, Miners lead at 7-4. The Bucks have come back and put up 4 runs, but it is still a Miners lead. A foul bunt attempt. That'll make it 0-1. Harper delivers just outside. It is 1-0. Lined right through the gap. And the run's trying to score, and they're going to go home with it, and he's hosed. I was a little surprised he tried to come home. And so a base knock for Luke Skinner, but it does not matter. It is going to end the inning. There is one run, however, on 3 hits. There is no errors, and 1 left on base. On to the top of the 6th we go. It is 12-7. Chinooks lead it.
Yup.
Leading off number 24, Kirby Jenkins.
Top of the 6th here in Kenai. Kirby Jenkins will lead things off for the Chinooks. He will face Gabe Smith for the first time today. Gabe Smith back out for another inning. Chinooks lead it 12-7. The Oilers got 1 in the bottom half. The curveball is lifted out towards center field and is put away for out number 1. So now it is Cal Whiff. Cal Whiff, he's 1 for 1, singled and scored his last time up. He's been hit by a pitch twice and walked in this one. He's come around to score twice in the ballgame. Cal will foul off the hanging curveball into the stands. That's a souvenir for somebody. People didn't try very hard to catch that one. Smith from the windup delivers a fastball just off the corner. It is even 1-1. Loves that curveball and gets the call in the corner. So Whiff is behind 1-2. See if he can deliver the punch-out pitch right here. Doesn't. It's in the dirt. We're even 2 balls, 2 strikes. The Oilers have emptied their bullpen as that one is pulled in for a base hit. Cal Whiff has a multi-hit day. And he has been on base 5 times tonight. How about it? Now Kai Butler, he's had a 3-hit day. See if he can make it 4. Singled 3 times. He has scored twice as well. But again, the Oilers have emptied their bullpen, so this should be it, I believe. Unless they decide to throw someone else out there. It's going to be Gabe Smith, the local products ball game. Curveball is sprayed out to right field, a sliding grab. And it is, we got some controversy. I think the call on the field is it hit the turf or the ground. And that's not going to get overturned. So a base hit. Definitely some fans here want that called the other way, but I think that's right. I think it got down if we were able to review it. But it could have been caught. I don't know. This is just one of those that it's not getting overturned. So, first and second now with 1 away. It'll be another base hit for Kai Butler. I really would like to see that again on replay because I'm really not sure. It looked like one of those, there's no way that wasn't going to get down, but it looked pretty close, so I don't know. That's going to squirt into the outfield, and both runners in scoring position now. One away, second and third for the Chinooks. J.J. Pruneau. Pruneau had his first base hit of the afternoon last time up in the 5th inning. He's going to lift the first pitch he sees high and into the glove of the second baseman Skinner for out number 2. Now Drew Hurst at the plate. Hurst has come around to score twice in the ballgame. See if he can knock in 2 more runs here. Make it a 14-7 ball game. Curveball finds the inside corner. It's 0-1. Good pitch there from Gabe Smith. Second and third for the Fish. It's Cal Whiff, as that is a big swing and a miss. He wanted all of it, got none of it, and it is 0-2. Butler is on second. The 0-2 on another curveball. It's outside, 1-2. It's clearly Gabe Smith's favorite and go-to pitch is that 12-6 curveball. As that's ripped, but down the line foul. The boys in red will have to retreat. Foul tipped off the catcher's mask, and we do it again at 1-2. Last time the Chinooks were down here at Coral Seymour was in 2024, and they didn't get to play a whole lot of games. There was some not so great weather, and a lot of them got rained out. We had a 5-game series on the schedule, as this one's in the air foul. It'll get down. And we only played 2 or 3 out of the 5 here. I believe it was actually 2 full maybe, and then a 7-inning game, something like that. But it wasn't a lot. And hopefully that's not the case here this trip. This one out to left field, and that's going to end the inning. Chinooks can't get any across as Gabe Smith, he does his job. He gets enough soft contact as there are no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left on base. On to the home half of the 6th we go, 12-7. Chinooks lead it.
Perfect. Keep it going.
Welcome back to Coral Seymour Field. We got Mason Trotter and Oliver Adams giving you a little show, doing the Macarena for you. And they're just going to keep it rolling. Might as well. That's right. As it will still be Trey Harper on the mound. Chinooks lead it 12-7 here in the bottom of the 6th. And the boys, they have every reason to be dancing. They have put up an offensive performance of the season so far, other than that one time in early June against the Glacier Pops where they put up 18. But other than that, this has been a very nice performance from the Chinooks offensively. And they're going to look to keep it rolling on the defensive side. Shut down the Oilers here in the 6th. The leadoff man for the Oilers will be Shane Cannon. He is 1 for 2. He walked his last time up and came home to score. That was on the Hassan Cleaver homer, who is due up in the inning. It's the 1-2-3 men for the Oilers. 0-2 here for Shane Cannon. Down and away, it's 1-2. This is Trey Harper's 3rd inning out. The 1-2 pitch swung on, missed, and that will sit him down. 1 away. Good pitch from Trey Harper. Believe it or not, that's the only the 3rd strikeout of the day by Chinooks pitchers. As now it is Brooks Hassan Cleaver. He has not been retired yet today. 2 walks, and then, of course, the big bomb over the right field fence. He's going to look to do it again. He now has 3 bombs on the season. It is the bottom of the 9th in Anchorage, so last chance for the Bucks to try and make something happen. They trail 7-4 against the Matsu Miners. So if the Miners can finish it, the Bucks will drop down to 10-9. The Miners up to 8-7. The Chinooks, if they can finish this one, would move to 11-8. The Oilers would drop to 11-8. And oh, buddy, we will have a race at the top of this thing. The Glacier Pilots kind of completely out of it at the moment at 5-13, but the top 4 very, very interesting And it is 2-1 here for Brooks Hassencleaver. Just below the knees, and it's 3-1 to Hassencleaver now. I mean, this series down here in Kenai will be very crucial for both of these ball clubs, and honestly for those other two teams I mentioned. If one of these teams here falters, that's a strike at the belt. 3-2 to Hassencleaver now. But again, if the Chinooks drop the next 4, you know, that's big. That'll drop the Chinooks down, or if the Chinooks can take 3 or 4 more, you know, that would be just a big swing in things. That'll take one team not completely out of contention, but put them on the outside looking in for sure. Hassencleaver down on strikes, so Trey Harper starting to find a little flamethrower here. Now it's Mark Nellis. Just outside, 1-0. Of course, the most probable solution or situation that would happen is we split 3-2. One team takes 3, one team takes 2. We'll see what that would be. But, you know, there always is that possibility of a 5-game sweep, 4-1, in which case that team would have a big advantage heading into the last couple weeks of the season. If I'm not mistaken, the only other team who has yet to come down here is the Miners, as that is flipped on to end the inning. First 1-2-3 inning of the night, and comes at a nice time for the Chinooks. It will be no runs on, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base as the 1-2-3 hitters retired in short order. On to the top of the 7th we go. 12-7 Chinooks lead. Welcome back to Coral Seymour Memorial Ballpark here on the Kenai Peninsula. It will be Carter Reed to lead things off for the Chinooks. He'll be followed up by Nick Moyer and Reese Vassar. Gabe Smith back out for the Oilers. Curveball at the knees, strike number 1. Carter Reed, he is 1 for 2. He's walked twice, got a single, and a strikeout looking in this one so far. He carves one off foul down the right field side into the seats over there, as it is now 0-2. Pokes it over to second, a diving grab, and there's one away. Nice play from Luke Skinner.
Moyer.
Nick Moyer now at the plate. Moyer takes a pitch, down and away. It's 1-0. Strike down the middle this time. We are even. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 away. Bases are empty. On the ground, softly over to second, ranging over and putting it away is Luke Skinner again. He's all over here in this inning. Not a great throw over to first, but it's picked in time by Musil. Now it will be Reese. Nope, looks like we might have a pinch hitter. It is Tate Green, it looks like. Tate Green can get his first chance here in this ball game. Tate Green out of Angelo State University will sub in at second base. There are 2 away.
Now batting for the Chinooks, number 7, Tate Green.
So after the Chinooks retired, the Oilers 1-2-3, maybe Gabe Smith can get a 1-2-3 inning of his own.
Say that again.
This is top 7.
Top of the, yeah.
Well, the green just got nice and bright.
Tate Green will line it through the middle. That'll be a base hit and a much needed one for him. He has not gotten a base knock in a while, and he could use that one. I'm sure that is a weight off his chest. It will bring up Austin Young, who is maybe looking at a little 2-out rally here. Takes a curveball high and tight. It is 1-0. Austin Young, he started out hot, triple, walk, and then he grounded into a double play, then ground over to short. So looking to get back on track here. Takes a curveball downstairs. It is 2-0. And we do officially have your final from Anchorage. 7-4. Miners win it. So the Bucks at 10-9 now. Miners jump into second or into third place above the Bucks at 8-7. So that's interesting there. The Miners would jump the Chinooks too if the Chinooks fall here. But the Chinooks do have a 5-run lead. Curveball misses downstairs, 3-1. If the Chinooks can pull it out today, it would be a tie atop the league standings at 11-8. Fastball down the middle. That's a strike. 3-2, full count, and payoff pitch coming for Gabe Smith. Smith out of the stretch. Delivers a foul ball that's going to get into the Oilers bullpen over there. And so we do it again at 3-2. Greg, no, I did not. But if I'm not mistaken, I believe the that rollover truck accident was on the part heading down to Seward after the junction. I could be mistaken on that, but I think we would not have been affected by that either way. But man, that's a story for those who did not hear, as Austin Young did walk and head on to first. So there's runners on first and second. But yeah, so for those of you who don't know, 4th of July is a big deal down in Seward. They have what's called Mountain Marathon. It's a big mountain race where it's a 5K that is on a mountain, as that's going to get through, make it, oh, it's a tough play at the plate, but he's not able to be tagged. 13-7 Chinooks now. Good base knock from Kirby Jenkins. And brings up Cal Whip.
Now batting number 21, Cal Whip.
So Tate Green home to score. Austin Young in at second with Kirby Jenkins at first. As Chinooks will actually be having a little two-out rally. They got one, maybe more, as this one's going back towards the wall. It'll roll to the wall, off the wall, make it 14, and coming home for 15. 15-7 Chinooks. A two-out double from Cal Whip. He is just having a phenomenal day. That is his 6th time on base. My goodness. Young and Jenkins home to score. I promise I'm getting back to the story because it is worth telling, but Chinooks are rolling here. We've got more important fish to fry. As now it is Kai Butler at the plate, who has 4 hits today. So maybe another one coming. But yeah, so, okay, indeed, south of Moose Pass. Yeah, that's kind of where I thought it was. So basically there was, there's the big old mountain race in Seward for 4th of July. It's a big party. They got a parade, fireworks, the whole deal. And this mountain race draws a whole lot of people. And so Seward's kind of the spot to be in South Central Alaska for 4th of July. Well, and you get a whole lot of people pouring in from everywhere. And so everyone's trying to get down there. Well, here's the thing. There was a truck carrying a bunch of salmon that had a rollover accident spilling salmon across the highway, the Seward Highway, and stopped up traffic for hours and hours. So no one else could get down to Seward. So, I mean, that's pretty much long story short, but the highway was closed for a while. There was salmon everywhere. And, yeah. I mean, pretty crazy. And it took a while to clean up. So, yes, thanks for bringing that one up, Greg, because that is a story worth telling. Not too, I mean, I've lived here my whole life, and I have not heard a story quite like that. Through the gap. That will score nobody. They'll hold him at third wisely. That was going to get him. So Cal Whip over to third, and that is Kai Butler's 5th hit of the day. He is just putting it through. Nothing extra base. He's just spraying through the gaps and having a great day offensively. Now J.J. Pruneau with 2 away. As Pruneau is 1 for 4 today, or 1 for 5. Into the air, center field. This should do it, and it will. Play is made by Nellis. But more damage has been done. 3 runs on 4 hits. There is no errors, and there was 2 left on base. On to the bottom of the 7th we go. We stretch here in Kenai. Chinooks lead it 15-7.
number 44, Takeshi Malady. Or Malady, excuse me.
Now pitching for the Chinooks, number 44, Takeshi Malady.
Bottom of the 7th here in Kenai. New pitcher into the ballgame for the Chinooks. It's Takeshi Malady out of Case Western Reserve University, hometown of Seattle, Washington. He has appeared once in this season in official ball games, but he has only pitched, or he pitched in an exhibition as well. It is 0 ERA, no wins, no losses on one appearance. It was just one inning, but no hits, no runs, no errors, no walks, one strikeout for Malady. So looks good so far, but I believe it was a pretty rough outing in exhibition. Yeah, gave up 4 runs in 3 innings. So we're just going to scrap the exhibition game and go off of his official stats. As here we go, Reed Oakley to lead things off. First pitch to Oakley. It's upstairs, 1-0. Chinooks have a 15-7 lead after they tacked on 3 more in the top half. Here comes the 1-0 curveball in there at the knees. Make it 1-1. Curveball again. This one's high and in, and it is 2-1. We are approaching the 3-hour mark on this ball game here in the bottom of the 7th. Fastball fouled back. It's 2-2. A whole lot of scoring in this one. A combined 22 runs put up. And I said it earlier, I'd still be honestly surprised if there's not more runs across at some point in this inning, or in the ball game, I mean. Strike number 3 as Oakley goes down looking. It is Owen Musil. Musil, he is 2 for 3 today. 2 singles, 1 in the first, 1 in the 5th. And although the Chinooks have an 8-run lead here, the Oilers have definitely been putting up runs consistently throughout this game and getting runners on base. To where I would say Chinooks better be careful throughout the rest of this series, or else they could get into some serious trouble. We've seen what happens when the bats are not going. And if the Oilers can hit, I mean, the same way they did today, they would win games against the Chinooks more days than not. So got to be careful, but we will just enjoy the 15 runs we've put up for the moment and worry about tomorrow when tomorrow comes. As it is 1-1. Good breaking pitch. Didn't get the call, and it is 2-1. And we really appreciate all of you who've stuck with us through the 7 innings so far. And we hope you stick around and see the finish. It's been an exciting one up to this point. I'd assume there's no reason it'll stop now. Fouled back, 2-2. 15-7 Fish lead it with 1 away. And base is empty. Crowd is thinned out just a little bit here at Coral Seymour, but mostly still intact. Out to the alleyway, going back on it. It is off the wall, and that should be a double for Owen Musil. He has had a nice night. It is 3 hits, all singles for Musil. As now it is Jack Holubowski. Holubowski, he is 1 for 2. Scored twice. He's reached every time, actually, though. He singled, walked, and reached on a fielder's choice. He's got a runner on second with 1 away. And actually, this, let's see, is this a pinch hitter? No, it is Holubowski. Strike right down the middle. It is 0-1. Good pitch from Malady. Malady kicks and throws. Curveball in there. 0-2. He is ahead. Holubowski out of Bradley University. Ooh, Tate Green wanted the throw back to second. Malady didn't even consider it, as he delivers one in the dirt. Maybe should have. And it's 1-2. Malady gets the sign from Pruneau. Now comes set. Runner goes, and there will be no throw. Stolen base for Owen Musil. Isaac Fernandez will wait on deck. As that got him. So 1st and 3rd for the Oilers, and they've got something brewing here. Now it is Isaac Fernandez. Fernandez, he's 2 for 3, a double and a single. Look for something down in the zone here. Try and get that double play. They had 2 chances at the double play last time around. Or, excuse me, that was actually in the 5th inning. But couldn't turn either of them. They had the time, just bad throws to first. As that one's down and away, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Fastball lifted straight up. And underneath it is Hurst for out number 2. That is exactly what the doctor ordered for the Chinooks right there. Getting out without any advance from the runners on 1st and 3rd. And now Carson McCormack also take down a good hitter in Fernandez and bring up McCormack. McCormack 0 for 3 in this one. What a job it would be from a lady if he can get out of it here.
For the Oilers, number 6, Brady Brown.
Oh, we will have a pinch hitter. It will be Brady Brown. Brady Brown out of South Dakota State University. And runner will advance to second, so both in scoring position now. The 1-0 from Malady. Down and away again on the curveball. It is 2-0. It is down the line. It's going to stay fair, and that should do it. Over to first. Cal Whip takes it himself, and that will end the 7th inning. No runs on 2 hits. There are no errors, and there was 2 left on base. On to the top of the 8th we go. The Chinooks lead it 15-7.
Oilers fans, time for tonight's split the pot ticket. If you are holding the red ticket with the numbers 8, 6, 4, 3, 5, 8, 6. Again, that number is 8, 6, 4, 3, 5, 8, 6. You can pick up $226 from the Scoop Shack. On the mound for the Oilers, from Cal Baptist, number 7, Sammy Lopez.
Welcome back to Kenai, Alaska, where the Chinooks lead at 15-7 as the Oilers putting a new arm out on the mound. It is number 7, Sammy Lopez, out of Cal Baptist University, hometown of Fontana, California. He has not made a pitching appearance. He is an infielder, so putting a position player out there are the Oilers as they're down by 8 runs. Leading off here for the Chinooks in the top of the 8th, it is Drew Hurst. He takes one down and away. It's going to make it 1-1. Or excuse me, that's not sure what the count actually is here. Your scoreboard says 1-1. The scoreboard here says 1-0. And I believe it should be 2-0. I don't know. Let's see what the umpire, if he throws it up. It's not really going to matter as that one's lifted into the air. As that is caught by the left fielder, Carson McCormack. He made it a little harder than it needed to be, but it is out number 1. Now at the plate, Carter Reed.
Number 4, Carter
Carter Reed, he is 1 for 3. Takes the fastball down and in. It is 1-0. Called strike at the belt, and it's 1-1. Goes the fastball again. This one's on the ground. He's getting soft contact, is Lopez, as there's 2 away. He's doing his job as Nick Moyer will step to the plate. Let's take a look at your Chinook fishing report. Of course, we know we will be here for the next 4 days. After this, 6:30 for all of them, Monday through Thursday. Coral Seymour Memorial Ballpark here in Kenai, Alaska. As that's a strike on the inside corner. 0-2 to Moyer. But then after that, it'll be 2 days off, so enjoy your Friday and Saturday with no Chinook baseball. And then, as that one's just going to miss the corner, 1-2. But, yeah, so enjoy that. And then we are back to it on Sunday the 12th in Anchorage at 4 o'clock against the Anchorage Glacier Pilots Mulcahy Stadium. And then Monday, back in Anchorage. This time it's against the Bucks at 6. Foul ball into the Chinook bullpen. We stay at 1-2. And then we got a day off on that Tuesday. So that will conclude your Chinook fishing report. We will give it to you one more time before we head out of here. But we've got ball 2 there. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 away, bases empty. Nick Moyer at the plate, who has had a decent day. He is 2 for 3. Fastball down and in. We have moved full. Payoff pitch for Sammy Lopez. You know he would love a 1-2-3 inning right here. And he won't get it. Loses him. And we are back to the top of the Chinook order with Tate Green. Green came in for Reese Vassar and got a single right up the middle to start his day. As he lifts another one into the alleyway, that's going to get down. First and second for the Chinooks. Moyer will have to throw on the brakes at second. Tate Green starting to find it here a little bit. Now is Austin Young. Nope. It'll be Owen Dockstader at the plate. The local kid out of Chugiak High School, Eagle River, Alaska, the hometown. Plays his ball at Belmont Abbey College. So excited to see him get a crack at things here down in Kenai. Takes a swing. Let's see if Owen has a base hit on the season. Not sure if he does. Fouls it back. I don't think he does because generally he plays pitcher. And no, he's got 4 at-bats on the season and does not have a hit. So he is a prime candidate for base hit number 1 of the season right here. He's down on the count 0-2 right now, though, as it's fouled back again. He's staying alive. Here comes the 0-2. Takes it on the inner third, and that's going to do it for the 8th inning. Or the top of the 8th, at least. There's no runs on 1 hit. There is no errors. And 2 left on base. On 2, the home half of the 8th. Chinooks lead at 15-7.
Danny Slasky, number 20.
On the mound for the Chinooks, number 20, Danny Slasky.
Welcome back to Kenai, Alaska. New pitcher of the ball game for the Chinooks is number 20, Danny Slasky out of Sherman Oaks, California. The Masters University. He will face number 12, Luke Skinner, to lead things off. Luke Skinner, 1 for 3 in the ball game. Slasky delivers his sidearm in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Good pitch to Skinner. Be Skinner, Cannon, and Hassan Cleaver due up. Downstairs, and it is 1-1. Well, that last one was called a strike, actually, I guess. It is 0-2, now moving to 1-2. Softly on the ground, over to second. Tate Green cleans it up for out number 1. No problem there. Now it's Shane Cannon in the top of the order back to the plate for the Peninsula Oilers.
Now batting number 5, Shane Cannon.
Cannon is 1 for 3 today. Does have a walk in there as well. Scored on it. The lefty Slasky delivers it inside. 1-0. Coral Seymour Memorial Ballpark here is one of 2 fields in the ABL to feature an all-natural playing surface. It is here and Herman Brothers Field out in Palmer. Both Lee Jordan and Mulcahy have turf infields. 1 ball, 1 strike. into the air. Coming in is Kai Butler. He's racing in, no, he dropped it. Had it in his glove, couldn't squeeze it all the way. And that is going to be a base hit for Cannon. Now it is Brooks Hassencleaver. He is 1 for 2. 2 walks, a bomb, and a strikeout swinging. Takes a pitch in there and a stolen base as Cannon into second safely. No advance from there on the ball that got into the outfield. So it's a runner in scoring position with 1 away for Hassencleaver. Jammed into left field and making the play. It is Carter Reed. Did not get enough of that one, and there's 2 away. Now it's Mark Nellis. Nellis, he is 1 for 3. Doubled and scored in the first, but nothing since then other than a walk in the 4th. It's actually a pinch hitter into the ball game. It is Wyatt Bundy, number 20 out of Yavapai Junior College. And he will lift this one into the air on the infield. Drew Hurst ranges over and puts it away for out number 3. That will take us into the 9th inning. There is no runs on 1 hit. There is no errors, and there is 1 left on base. On to the 9th we go. It is 15-7 Chinooks. Top of the 9th here in Kenai. It is a new pitcher in the ballgame for the Oilers. It's number 2, Garrison Jones, also out of Yavapai College. He is an outfielder, so another position player for the Oilers. Getting a shot at pitching tonight. And there will be a pinch hitter in for the Chinooks. Instead of Kirby Jenkins, we will see Samuel Hess. Kirby Jenkins exits with 1 hit and a walk. A lot of flyouts to center, 3 of them to be exact. Did come home to score twice in the ball game, though. Samuel Hess out of Nelson University. Swings through the first pitch he saw. And grounds this one up the middle, base knock. And there is 1 on now here in the top of the 9th. Now it will still be Cal Whiff. He is 3 for 3, has reached 6 times today.
Cal Whip.
But yes, you're right. Great job by Slasky in the bottom of the 8th. We can, yeah, it's the hit's a technicality there. It was a good inning though. Kyle Butler almost had it in his glove, but couldn't quite finish the job. Misses down and away, as it is 2-0 to Cal Whiff. Takes another pitch. This time it's high, 3-0. Cal Whiff almost assuredly going to look to take here. And he will, down and in. So a 4-pitch walk to Cal Whiff, and he will reach for a 7th time today. Kai Butler hasn't reached 7 times today, but he's got 5 hits. See if he can make it 6. He's got a runner on first and second with nobody gone. That is down the line. That is a base hit. It'll roll all the way to the warning track, and it will score 1 and put runners on second and third. Samuel Hess makes it 16-7. That is a double for Kai Butler. His first extra base hit of the day and his 6th base hit of the day. Goodness gracious. Chinooks are having a field day here in Kenai. Now it is J.J. Pruneau. Cal Whiff on third, Butler on second. Fastball right down middle, no. It missed somewhere, not sure where. Maybe a little high. It's 1-0. Drew Hurst waits on deck. Into the air, this should be out number 1. Settling underneath it is Hassencleaver. And there's 1 away. Not tagging his whiff. Drew Hurst is going to step to the plate. He is 1 for 5 today. Does have a walk in there as well. Down and in. 1-0. Runners on second and third for the Chinooks. Upstairs, 2-0. Waiting on deck for the fish is Carter Reed. Down and in. Count moves to 3-0. One more ball will load them up for the Chinooks. Steady carves it off foul. Three and one now. Again, we appreciate everyone who's stuck with us. It has been a fun one. Very potent offensively. Just only one away here in this inning. Down the line, that's a fair ball. That'll score 1 and 2. And he's not going to push for 3. It will be a 2 RBI double, making it 18-7 Chinooks. Chinooks lead it by 11 here on the Drew Hurst double. Cal Whipf and Kai Butler both home to score. Now it's Carter Reed at the plate. Runner on second is Drew Hurst. The Chinooks have now matched their most runs in a ball game this season. They put up 18 against the Glacier Pilots back in early June. Let's see exactly what date that was. That was on June 7th. As, who knows, maybe they put up another here. Down and away, 2 and 1. At this point, though, we can also just put a few fly balls in the air and send it to the bottom of the ninth. High and tight. It is 3 and 1. This game has well gone over the 3-hour mark. And we knew it would once we saw an 8-run inning in the second. But Carter Reed will take ball 4. Now Nick Moyer at the plate. Moyer is 2 for 3 in the ball game. Got runners on first and second. Into the air. And coming in on it is the center fielder, Nellis, and there's 2 away. Back to the top of the Chinook order with Tate Green. Here we go. I think both dugouts might have been cheering for that one. I feel like the Chinook dugout might be just hungry and ready to go get some dinner here. Down and away, 1 and 0. Oh, jammed right back to the pitcher, and that should end the top of the ninth. As once again the damage was done. It is 3 runs on 3 hits. It is no errors, and there are 2 left on base. On to the bottom of the ninth we go. It will still be Danny Slasky. The Chinooks lead it 18-7 here in Kenai. Bottom of the ninth here in Kenai, 18-7. Chinooks lead it. It will be Reed Oakley at the plate. He's 0 for 4 in the ball game. He'll be followed up by Jack Holubowski and Isaac Fernandez. And oh boy, you could not be more right. The Slammin' Salmon are back indeed. Let's hope they are back to stay. We'll see as the series continues, but it's a good start. As it has been an offensive masterpiece from the Chinooks today. Still chasing that elusive first home run of the season are the Chinooks, but man, all you got to do to win ball games is barrel it up and find gaps. Don't need power necessarily, and they haven't. 2 balls, no strikes as Slasky is still on the mound for the Fish. Strike down the middle. Good pitch from Slasky, and it's 2-1. The righty leaves it upstairs. 3-1 for Reed Oakley. Into the air. Foul territory. Whiff going over. He can't make the play. And it is just a strike. 3-2. Whiff will hand it to a kid in the crowd. And someone's got a ball to take home. So now Slasky's got a full count pitch to deliver here and loses him. On to first goes Reed Oakley. He will reach base for the first time today. And now it's Owen Musel. Musel, he's 3 for 4. So 2 singles and a double. He's had a nice night. First pitch misses. It's 1-0. Jack Holubowski waits on deck. He is due up in the inning. It is 2-0 here for Musel. Look for something down in the zone. Maybe get a double play. Outside, 3-0. Again, it's been a long one, guys, but we appreciate you all tuning in. It has been a fun one. As that's a strike on the outer third. 3-1. Reminder, we will be back here in Kenai for the next 4 days. 6:30, though. I know it might be a little bit late for some of you down in the lower 48, but we would love you guys to hang around. It's not the 9 o'clock start time we had on the 20th of June in Anchorage, so I got couple hours on that one. Fouled off. We do it again. Slasky digs in, delivers a fly ball out to center field. Kai Butler settles underneath it and makes the play. Heading back to first base is Reed Oakley.
Now it is Jack Holubowski.
Now batting number 16, Jack Holubowski.
And out to the mound goes head coach Easton Babe. I mean, I don't think they're going to make a pitching change, but they are. Who is it? I don't see anyone from the bullpen. Oh, it looks like maybe not a pitching change. Maybe we've just got a fielding change. It looks like Phoenix West is coming out. But no, it is going to be a pitching change. Who's out there? Oh, it's going to be Kai Butler to pitch. That's why Phoenix West is headed out. So it's going to be Kai Butler to pitch. It's safe to say this is his first appearance on the mound. We will let him warm up. You don't need it. There will be no stats to give. And we'll return in just a few moments. Welcome back to Kenai, Alaska, as we are ready to finish this thing out. 2 outs from victory are the Chinooks, and it'll be Kai Butler to finish the job. The center fielder moves in Phoenix West out to center, as it will be Jack Holubowski. Delivers a first pitch strike. It's 0-1. Runner on first is Reed Oakley. Misses upstairs. 1-1. Both teams have gone deep into the well for pitchers today. When you have a combined 25 runs, that'll do it. Down and in as the count moves to 2-1. Falling behind, it is. Oh, and that's going to get him. So on to first goes Holubowski. Now it is Oakley on second, and Isaac Fernandez at the plate. Strike right down the middle. It is 2-2. Into the air, out towards center field. Phoenix West, he's going to get a chance to have some action today. As the throw in. It was a good throw, but not enough. As tagging heading to third is Reed Oakley. But there's 2 away now. And 1 out from victory are the Chinooks. They lead it 18-7. And now Brady Brown at the plate. He got 1 appearance in this one so far. It was in that 7th inning. It was a ground out to first. See if this time around it's any different. Kai Butler looking to finish the job. Runner goes. Not going to worry about it. And into second goes
Holubowski. Fouled back. Count is even, 1-1. One ball, one strike, swing and a miss. 1-2 now. One and two, downstairs, and we are even. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Kai Butler can finish the job right here. The Oilers do have a chance to bring in a couple more runs, though, and won't do it on that pitch. It's fouled away. We do it again at 2-2. Count remains frozen. The Chinooks came into the night with a 4-game losing streak, and looks like that one's going to end here in just a few moments, we would hope, as the count is now full. Payoff pitch for Kai Butler. Three and two. It is down the line. Foul. So we're going to have to do it all over one more time. Brady Brown. He is trying to keep this game going. We are about to hit the we just did hit the 3-hour, 40-minute mark. And that ball misses downstairs, so load them up for the Oilers. Not out of the woods yet are the Chinooks. Now Luke Skinner. Skinner 1 for 4.
Now batting number 12, Luke Skinner.
First pitch to him is downstairs. It's 1-0. It is ripped over to Tate Green. That should end it. Final score, 18-7. Chinooks win it here in Kenai. They take game 1 of the 5-game series, and it is all smiles down on the visitor side. No runs on no hits. There's no errors, but 3 left on base. We will take a quick break, bringing your final line scores and wrap things up from a big win here in just a few moments.
Now we've got the loss out of the way. We've got the next 4 games against the Chinooks here at Seymour Memorial Park. Each game will be at 6:30 p.m. So join us tomorrow as the game will hopefully be shorter and less scoring.
Welcome back to Coral Seymour Memorial Ballpark here in Kenai, Alaska. Let's take a look at your final line scores for both teams from a big victory for the Chinooks. First, for the home team, it was 7 runs for the Oilers on 12 hits, 1 error, 11 left on base. And for your Chinooks, it is Big numbers all around. 18 runs on 21 hits. There was no errors and 19 left on base. They got on base. They didn't come through every time, but they came through plenty enough. 21 base hits, 18 runs. Yeah, they match the mark from June 7th against the Pilots, 18 runs. And just a fun day to be a Chinook fan. This is a good way to start out the road trip. It started out not so good for the Chinooks. A flat tire on the way up here, or down here, excuse me. And righted the wrong, to say the least, here at Coral Seymour. Big win, 18-7. All the bats got involved. Let's take it got to give some credit here. Let's take a look at some of the highlights of this one. Some people had spectacular days. Cal Whiff, he was 3 for 3, reached 7 times today, was perfect. Reached 7 times. Kai Butler, how about it? He was 6 for 7. He had 6 base hits, 1 extra base hit, a double in the 9th. So, I mean, just spectacular. He came home to score 3 times, as well as Cal Whiff. I mean, those two just had spectacular days, powered this Chinook offense. And the pitching staff did enough. They got it done. Asher Abrahams, I believe, will get the win. He gave up a number of runs, but the Chinooks get the win based on a 8-run inning in the second. That was really the difference maker. And they just kept it rolling. So we love to see it. Let's take one more look at the Chinook fishing report. It's pretty simple. 4 more games left in this road trip. It is Monday through Thursday here at Coral Seymour Memorial Ballpark, 6:30 every night. So please join us for those. And then it is 2 days off on on Friday and Saturday it is. And then it is off to Anchorage on Sunday. Sunday it is the Glacier Pilots at 4 o'clock at Mulcahy Stadium. So that concludes your Chinook fishing report. The Chinooks have now returned to a tie with the Oilers for first place, 11-8, atop the ABL standing. So that makes the rest of the series all that more interesting. Tied for first are the Chinooks and the Oilers. In second, or in third now, are the Miners at 8-7. The Bucks fall to fourth at 10-9. Of course, the Glacier Pilots down at the bottom at 5-13. That just about does it for us here at Coral Seymour Memorial Ballpark here in Kenai. Your final score, 18-7. Chinooks win it. This has been Clayton Jackson saying thank you from all of us here at the Chugiak-Eagle River Chinooks AIA Baseball. We will see you again here tomorrow night.